So they're in a mental ward because they can't pay their bills. They had fine stuff. Nobody could pay for their lifestyle. So they tried to survive in America. The doctor kept them around for like 100 years, which they had like typhus and cholera, right? On February 18th, 1919, 65 men and 51 women from Manhattan State Hospital arrived in Willard, company of several attendants and one assistant physician, Dr. Audrey. Among them was Mary Lerner, Chapter 4, whose tattered doctor's bag was found in the Willard attic. Compared to a group that arrived around the same time from upstate areas, they were a bit younger, 40 to 45, because they stayed longer at Willard. The mean age of death was nearly identical, around 65, suggesting that institutional life affected all inmates about equally. A quarter of those who died were younger than 50, many due to outbreaks of infectious diseases like TB, typhoid fever, cholera, diphtheria. There were some like 101-year-old Josephine Smith who lived to a very old age at Willard. This is the exception, not the rule. Since upstate people were more likely to come from family homes, it follows that they would have been kept there longer. It would have showed signs of disturbance. Downstate patients were much more likely to single, foreign-bound, disaffiliated, and society not afford them the same level of tolerance and support for their upstate peers had. The number discharged back of the community were negligible small for both upstate and fate of these people, rather than opportunities that may have been available to them outside the walls of Wood. So some of these women were just really large and tall. Okay, some of them were just tall. Really large people that they couldn't fix, right? Really unhappy people, family relations. Many 19th century admissions were initiated by families that were many years of tolerating problematic behavior in wealthier families, taking on even longer to move toward commitment. The 29 suitcase owners we initially selected for closer study only 8 came from their family homes, and their families were involved in their commitment. Only one person came as a voluntary admission, and no one in our sample transferred from a downstate institution had family member prior to admission. In fact, none of the people included in this book lived with their family prior to admission or had family members involved in their commitment. Majority of suitcase owners had visitors. During the first few years of their stay, their visits came few and far between. Visitors lost the enthusiasm of braving long distances and parental disappointments. Families of immigrants who remained behind the old country may not have even known that their relatives had been admitted. That group of suitcase owners we say there were 2 divorcees, 1 widow, 1 person in a long-standing intimate relationship. Those had never been married. What kinds of problems brought people to Willard? Experiences and behaviors that caused someone just went to Willard. Whether years births of agitation that used to justify solitary confinement, physical restraint, to minor social nuisances and the inability to secure work. Very few among the suitcase owners had a history of alleged violence against themselves or others. While some refused food because they suspected poison, no one made overt suicide attempt to someone else's life. Frank Coles, Chapter 10. First known a single angry public outburst for when he was arrested, transferred to mental hospital, never to emerge. Dmitry Zurkuk, law-abiding citizen, detained by Secret Service for appearing at the White House singing the hand of a president's daughter.